This is SageBrush. It's an interesting little narrative game. It's not very long. You could probably complete it, well, everything in about 2 hours. Nothing more, nothing less, really. Well, I did it in less, but that's just clever editing. But yeah, this is definitely one of these games that will kind of grab these people who like the walking simulators and point-and-click games. Hey, I'm all for that because I like those sort of games. This has a low poly, kind of low res style to it. You know, it's really much of a 90s PS1 early horror game. You know, except there's very little horror in this. It's just more of a shocking story based on, say, the Heaven's Gate cult and other cults of the 80s and 90s. You know, it's one of these kind of make you think games, you know, because cults are pretty bad things, you know, usually led by crazy people, and here it's Father James, and he's basically coercing members of this cult to do what he wants. The flock, that's what they're called. And yeah, this religious flock are kind of more like sheep, really, led to the slaughter. He kind of has double standards, takes drugs, has relations with one of the main characters in the game. I don't really kind of ruin the story a bit, because ruining the ending is not what I'm all about. I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin the fun for you, because it is an interesting little story. It won't be for everyone. I enjoyed it, I must admit. Yeah, you know, the playtime, they recommend about 120 minutes, 2 hours. But I'd probably do it in about 90 now. You know, now I know where everything is, I'll probably do it in an hour. This game, it's good. I like it. Not everyone will really go for it, and it's a shame, really, because it does have a message. You know, it makes you think, Jesus Christ, you know, cults, they're just crazy. I don't know why people could just commit mass suicide or you know, set fire to themselves, or take poison and kill, you know, hundreds, you know, in the middle of a jungle, in the middle of nowhere, including children. But these things happen. So it's very important that, you know, people who play this game take this message on board, you know, and just think, Christ, you know, when you start looking into some of the places, let's say Louis Theroux went to, it's just the tip of the iceberg. There's some crazy people out there. You know, there were the Heaven's Gate cult. They all wanted to go to a planet that accepted their way of life and living. The aliens were super intelligent, and they were going to join them. Fortunately, they just all died, and they met nobody. They just, well, you know, they just died. It's a shame, really. There are plenty of novels and books around that probably inspired this game, but I do like this game for its main message. I wish it was longer. I wish there was a bit more collective stuff to do, you know. You find keys in the game, you open up some buildings, which is pretty cool. You can't open up all the really interesting tidbits in the game, like the camper vans, you know, all the things you think you'd be able to open, you can't open. There's very little to find, really, in this game. But again, I liked it, and I have to give this game a good thumbs up. If I was to rate it, I'll probably give it a 7. I think it's alright for what it is. It's not overpriced. And again, you know, it is what it is. It's a walking simulator. It's not it's not OTT with its pricing. They could have slapped like 15 quid on, and then you feel a bit ripped off, but it's a fair price. You know, $5.99. Cheap as chips. I think worth playing once or twice just to, well, beat your time, and of course just to explore the compound a bit more. But again, not a lot to see, not a lot to do, but I enjoyed the atmospheric message that it, you know, conveyed. So there we go. Can't say fairer than that, can I? Give it a go if you want. If you're interested in these sort of games, you know, give it a go. If you played Moose Man, definitely buy it. It's a lot better than Moose Man. Moose Man was a bit weird. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the review, the quick review, and hope it makes your decision a bit easier. If not, let me know why you didn't decide to pick the game up. And if you did pick the game up, let me know what you think of it. And I'll talk to you guys soon in the next quick review. So, see you later.